Y'all just received a notification. Y'all know what that means. If y'all received a notification, y'all already know what that means. I already told y'all I don't come on unless there's news that you can use. And yes, there's some things that have taken place that I think we, as a Cowboy Nation, we need to sit down and talk about it. Thank you for joining me today, man. I want to say thank y'all for following, man. We are growing. We are still pushing on up that ladder with subscribers, man. Thank everybody for sharing these videos, for liking the videos. Thank you for the comments, man. We are growing slowly but surely, man. And we're going to keep pushing because this is the only place that you can come onto a channel and talk nothing but cowboy talk. There's no haters allowed. We don't even bring the haters on board. So yeah, it's your boy, G, the #1 Cowboy fan in Hampton, coming at you live, direct, and correct. So I hope everybody's enjoying their Memorial Day weekend, and let's not forget to pay our respects to those that have worked so hard, man, to keep our country free and keep us safe and out of harm's way, man. So, you know, we want to say salute to all those that have served. You understand? We're definitely going to recognize those that have served, you understand, and those have gave their life for us to be where we are today. So anyway, man, yeah, it's a 3-day weekend for me, man, and I'm here at the crib, man, chilling out, enjoying these 3 days off. So it's been a while since I've been on, but I've been kind of, you know, gathering up some information. Like I said, I'm not the one to keep getting on day after day after day after day, because I'm pretty sure all of you guys are watching the Cowboys just like I'm watching them. So this is the time we come together, man, and we kind of share our notes and share our ideas and what we think and what we think we should do and what we shouldn't do. So, but let's get on right into this, man. But like I say, man, thank everybody for taking their time to listen to me talk about our Cowboys, you know, because guess what, man? We getting closer and closer, y'all. We are really getting closer and closer. So, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, man. And we're going on to the next OTAs, man. We done got through May's OTAs. So, if y'all see what I see, man, I'm telling you, we got some folks out there, some players out there that, you know, turning some heads. I don't know if you guys been watching, but yeah. So let's go into the OTA 2019 OTA mini camp for the Dallas Cowboys. Our Dallas Cowboys. How about that? Oh yeah, man. I'm looking at the ingredients. Look like all the ingredients are being added. You understand? They're like we're adding the pieces. You know, we're adding the pieces. You know, that front line, man, is so deep, man. On that O-line, is deep with backups and everything else, man. You know, it's bad when you got a Hall of Famer son, Larry Allen Jr.'s son, that's trying to make the team, man. You know, it's been said that, man, if he even makes the practice squad, that's a big accomplishment for him. So that's just how deep we are on that front line. You know, we got Travis back, so, you know, he look like he's looking good. We got Witten that's back with us, you know. So we're gonna let's roll on into some of these notes that I took down from the OTAs. Come to find out, that was 4 players that was very, very impressive. Okay, 4 players. I'm gonna see if y'all got the same ones I got, but I put down 4 players, and also this is something from some reliable sources also. Basically said the same thing about these 4 players, and right off the back, man, it's our man, it's our main man that we just picked up, Randall Cobb. Yeah, man, he says Randall Cobb still has the juice. Receiver coach says Cobb can be used at all the receiver positions, okay, on the field. He's smart and really quick. And we'll get into some more information about Cobb, because I got another write up about Randall Cobb and Dak Prescott. So yeah, Randall Cobb is one man that stood out in the OTAs, man. You know, they said that he hadn't lost a step. Said the guy's smart, and he's on it, man, and he's doing his thing. Next guy is the rookie running back Tony Pollard. Oh yeah. Tony Pollard, it's said that it has exceptional burst and quickness. Quickness through the holes, and he hits the holes like that. Whoo! That's nice. Says that it's also said that he has a larger frame. You know, a lot of people comparing him to Lance Dunbar and rookie Mike Weber, but they saying that Tony Pollard has a larger frame than both of these cats, man. So that's a plus for this guy to have so much quickness and exceptional burst like he does playing that backfield. But like I said, we also can play at a receiver position as well. So, you know. Number 3. This is an undrafted free agent, man. And come to find out, the receiver coach, the coach kind of, you know, like this kid. His name is John Vea. I'm going to say his name is John Vea. John Vea. Jonvea. Come on. I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to do the best I can for what I know. John Vea Johnson. John Vea Johnson. That's what we're going to call him. If I'm wrong, correct me. Because that's what type of channel we got here, man. We correct one another because we're a team. We're in a huddle together, baby. Huddle up. But this guy here is an undrafted free agent, man, from Toledo. Cat is wearing, guess what number he's wearing, y'all? That dude is wearing number 81. What? Whoo! So this kid here is wearing number 81, man, and come to find out he's 6'3" and is 188 pounds, okay? The kid has speed off the Richter scale, okay? They saying this kid runs a 4.3 40. You know what that means? 4.3 40? That means this dude is going to stretch the defense. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, geniuses. Brilliant minds. Let's put it together. 4.3 40. Man, that dude get one shake and take out. Whop. You better get some help over top. But if you get a help over the top, that leaves old Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, Jason Witten if he's in the game. So, ooh, do y'all sound like that? Y'all smell that? What smell like some football, some funky football. Anyway, yeah, man, that's what's going on, man. This dude runs a 4.3 40. We finna put some funk on the Cowboys football. You hear me? Ooh, dash some funk on that footwork. Dallas Cowboy football. You understand? That's right. I said footwork because it's all in DFW. Arlington as well. Right in the center of Dallas and Fort Worth. Yeet, right in the hood. So, yeah, John Vea Johnson, man, he's an undrafted free agent, man, the team, the staff is really high on, man. So, good thing, man. Good thing. So, and number 4 on the list is a guy that comes from previous team, the Detroit Lions. That's right. He's a former alumni of what? Reckham Tech. Yes, right. Kerry Hyder, Reckham Tech. But y'all can't see this picture. This is what my son is on. Straight out of Texas Tech. You understand? Play. Y'all still don't know who my son is, do you? That's okay. Y'all find out soon enough. That's him up there. That's high school, and there's another picture up there where he played with Texas Tech. Anyway, so yeah. So the good thing about this, man, what's so cool about this, when my son was playing with Texas Tech, man, this kid came in as a, what you call it, prospect. Yeah. He came on an official tour, official visit. Yeah. And just so happened me and my wife, and let's see who else was that. Some more players. We was all at their apartment. And, you know, we always got together. While they, you know, after the game, we always got back to their apartment. We all came. Well, sure enough, my son was chaperoning this kid, Kerry Hyder. Kerry Hyder had these little braids, you know, he had these little braids, cool, little quiet, you know, and I met him, you know, me, I'm going to always talk to him. I want to know what's coming in, you know, just, that's that coach mentality I always had. But anyway, so yeah, he comes in and, you know, he's hanging out with my son and other players and everything, and I'm questioning everything, and, you know, kind of quiet, you know, like how he looks, sit laid back type dude, how tough is he? But, you know, once my son, you know, came out of Tech and got drafted, and his kid came in, I kind of been keeping up with him. So the guy is, he's definitely, he made some strides to get him and to get drafted in the NFL. So, but Kerry Hyder actually played defensive tackle for the Detroit Lions, okay? But We brought him in as a defensive tackle here at Dallas, but come to find out, I guess old Marinelli saying, you know what, this dude here look a lot better on the edge. In this 4-3 system that we run, Marinelli said, you know what, I like this youngster on the edge. So, so they saying that he definitely has been one that has been very impressive during the OTAs. So those are my top 4, and the one I was kind of went out and kind of did some research on and did a little follow up behind these cats, man, and just see. And there are some reporters out there that's basically saying the same thing about these 4 that I've been looking at it as well. So yeah, let's see what these guys. There was a few more, man. There's a kid out of North Texas. Oh, I can't think of his name. But this kid here, man, they said he's really impressive. Say he actually made his career off of making inline slant routes, running them inline slant routes. And sure enough, he stood out, running a couple of slant routes and caught a few balls, and the coach was impressed with that. I'll get his name on the next time we get the guy. I can't report everything. So let's move on, man. Let's move on. Moving right on. So now let's talk about our quarterback, Dakota Rain Prescott. Yeah, I know his name was Dakota, did you? Y'all better know his name was Dakota. If y'all a Cowboy fan, you better know. Anyway, come to find out, Dak and his contract. So he did make mention that they have made a counter offer. His team, I guess his agents and all that, have made a counter offer to Dallas, okay, which is still hush hush. He can't tell much. He can't tell much when he's in negotiation and everything. But at the same time, he also mentioned that, hey, man, this is new to me as well. So I really can't tell you anything because this is my first negotiation. So I just can't really tell you nothing. He said once he gets this under his belt, he can probably tell you a little bit more about what's going on. But like right now, he is saying that he is trusting his team to take care of this matter, which I don't blame. That's what he brought. That's what he hired him for. You understand? So that's what he's supposed to do. Also, Kitna made mention of Dak Prescott. Kitna said he met Dak Prescott 3 years ago and shared his story of being an undrafted free agent, but went on to play 14 years. Okay, so, Dak, you might be a 4th rounder. You still got a shot. A lot of other guys still have a shot, So he said, and also after playing with Warren Moon, he noticed that Dak Prescott throws similar to Warren Moon. Some of y'all don't even remember Warren Moon. Y'all might need to pull up the highlight on Warren Moon. But Warren Moon, him and Dan Marino, when I say quick releases and can throw that rock, Warren Moon used to sit back there, throw that rock, man. Who was that? Mark Clayton and who was the other guy? Mark Clayton and Mark Duper. I think that's his name. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Come on, this is the thing. This is not politically correct TV. You understand? This is straight up sitting in a circle, drinking your beer, smoking your cigarette, smoking your cigar, whatever. We just talking, so don't judge me, okay? But anyway, so yeah, this is what he said. He said, man, that Dak throws similar to Warren Moon, and also went on to say that his spirals are just as tight as Warren Moon. I really hope, man. I'm really hoping that John Kitna, man, really, develop and help Dak become a better quarterback. I know they had mentioned something about there was a story written that he's helping him to go through his progressions faster, in which Dak really needs that. Dak really needs to work on his progression a lot faster. You know how Dak is. He'll sit there. So yes, I hope that is, man. But the thing about with that, if you're gonna do that, you got to make sure the plays are set up to where he can go through his progression. That means your play is going to be a diagram to where you pulling one extra man off to have another man to break open. You know what I'm saying? So, Kellen Moore and John Kitna going to, meet in the middle on that. So, but man, that's great news, man. I'm just hoping that Kellen Moore, Dak Prescott, and John Kitna, man, that trio right there, that threesome rather, that threesome right there would get together, man, and work this and hash all the what do you want to call it, all the negatives, and let's correct all the negatives and turn them into positive. You know, all the things that he's kind of, all the weaknesses that he has, and that's make him a better quarterback. Also, some great news, man. This is really, really great, man. Uh, this the covenant, and this is the agreement me and my son had, you know. But Jalen Smith fulfills graduation promises. So come to find out that Jalen Smith fulfilled 21 hours of college courses to receive his degree, which he promised his mom he would graduate, and he did just that. So, you know, same thing with my son. He came out a year early. I told him, look, dude, you know, what we're going to do is going to throw your name in the hat, man. We're going to see, because we kind of, you know, people start asking, man, what is Brandon going to do? What is he going to do? And, you know, at that year at Tech, he had finished first, leading in sacks in the Big 12. So, you know how it goes. You know, when your stock is high, you sell your stock when your stock is high. So I was like, I said, look, man, if we do this, man, you got to come back and get your degree. Okay, you know, we already said what round. If you're projected to go on these rounds here, we'll do it. If it's below this round, we're gonna just go ahead and stay. And at that time, man, Mike Leach was at odds with the athletic director and all those guys. So everything was so uncertain. It's like, come on, man. So it was like, okay, you know, this year, your junior year, you're doing great. And we don't know what's going to happen with Mike Leach. Mike Leach over there tripping, putting folks all in the closet for, what was that kid's name? Craig James' son. Yeah, Craig James' son, because he had a concussion. So you got a concussion, go ride the bike off in the closet then. So he got in a bunch of trouble with that. Mike Leach was a great great coach. He really was. He don't get the recognition he should. But anyway, so we did all that. Sure enough, things fell like we wanted to fall, and it went to the draft. Same thing with Jalen, but you know Jalen got hurt. But he did promise that he was going to go back and get his degree, which you know he did, man. In 21 hours, man, that's a lot of hours. You hear me? That's a lot of hours. So let's keep on moving on, man. Congratulations to Jalen Smith, man, and your great accomplishment, dude. That was really, really, really great. And, hey, let's go back to this. Where is it at? Oh, yeah. So going back to Randall Cobb, man. So Randall, it's told that Randall Cobb had his eye on the Cowboys before he was on their radar, on the Cowboys' radar. Yeah. Well before Cole Beasley signed with the Buffalo Bills. On March 14, leaving a hole at slot receiver, the former Packers standout had plotted to join the Cowboys. Didn't know that, did you? But you heard it first. I'm giving it to you first, man. That's what we do. Anyway, so it was at the NFL Honors in February when Cobb slid up to Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott and said, "Hey man, come get me." So maybe Earl Thomas should have went to Dak Prescott instead of going to Jason Garrett. You understand? We might would have had Earl Thomas and Randall Cobb. Come on, Earl, you went to the wrong dude, man. Garrett don't got no pull. Dak got all the pull, brother. Come on, man. So anyway, so yeah. So didn't know that, but now you do. So man, that was something that he already had his eye on the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, so let's go into this here. There's 10 thoughts. I'm kind of all over the place, but you know, I'm trying to keep this at minimum, because I'm trying to put all this in at one time because I haven't been on here a while. But there's a lot to report. But I'm all over the place. But hey, come on, man. We just talking. 10 thoughts on the first week of OTAs for the Dallas Cowboys. 10 thoughts. Number 1, Trysten Hill. Ooh, it's told that Trysten Hill has got generational type athleticism. Chris Richard explaining, said that Hill got generational type athleticism, just freakish ability. He said it's hard to pass on a guy of that nature. It is, man. If y'all hadn't pulled up this kid's highlight, man, I'm telling you, this boy here, he's a beast. He's a bull, true bull Durham. He's a bull. And I'm going to tell you what, quick feet, and that joker is strong and will give up his body to make a tackle. Rich continued expression, it is a big man's game, and that it's hard to pass up big for little. Okay? So, yeah, man, this is great news, man, that Chris Richard is really hyped about this kid, Trysten Hill. Man, dude is a beast, man. Look him up. Number 2, Kellen Moore, evolution of the offense. 10 thoughts. And my thought on that is still remain to be seen. I'm not going to go into all the details on it. It still remain to be seen. That they did show a little quick clip. It's a 9-second clip that they showed. And it said, well, this is the reason that all the Cowboy fans should get hyped. So they showing this video of Dak Prescott and the shotgun. And sure enough, what he does is a read run options. And on this particular small, short clip, instead of giving the ball, he keeps the ball. So evidently they're saying that Dak is going to probably be running the ball more. Okay. Don't get him hurt now. Don't get him hurt. While y'all trying to be creative. That's number 2. Number 3, Jason Witten is stronger and faster. That's that old man strength. Y'all know what old man strength is? How you think smarter, not harder. You know how you could put your hand in a certain position because you done it so many times. You can twist it a different way. Yeah, that's that old man strength. But it's told that that Witten's strength and conditioning numbers this year are actually better than they were before he retired. Shoot. You better step up, man, because listen, he got some youngsters behind him. So, like I said, I'm thinking Jason Witten gonna be used on short yardages, goal line situations. I mean, come on, man, gonna make that easy money. He won't be in there for darn near 3 downs, in a row. I don't think he will, but anyway, so that's number 3. Number 4, year 2 Gallup. Year 2 Gallup. What that means is what were they saying about old Gallup? So basically, they said the chemistry between the two, Gallup and Dak is continually growing. Basically, what they're basically saying, that their relationship and the connection between the two is actually growing, which is good. It should be. Said that after just 1 touchdown catch through the first 14 games of the season, Gallup count passes for scores in the next 3 games. Okay. And came a few inches of making it 4. In which, I saw that. And looked like he was coming along pretty good, So this could be a good season. This could be a good time for them to link up and connect. And should be something to watch. Number 5, the Pollard excitement is real. Like I already mentioned about Tony Pollard, but come to find out, they're just talking about Ezekiel Elliott on the sideline when this kid got the ball, hit that hole so quick and went by 40 yards. Said he was weaving in and out the defense and shot straight to the end zone. Said old Ezekiel Elliott followed him into the end zone and got all hyped about, him running the ball like that, which, hey, man, it's great news. Number 6, they aren't going to miss Cole Beasley. What that mean? They are not going to miss Cole Beasley. Man, I like Cole Beasley, man. Cole Beasley was good people, man. Hey, y'all remember he made that touchdown, man, in the back of that end zone, man. Come on, man. Don't hate on him, Cole. We have to move on. But that's the business of football, boy. One day you're here, the next minute you're gone. So anyway, Green Bay Packer runner Cobb is fitting in with the offense. Cobb has been very quick in drills, and his experience is going to allow the offense to use him in multitude of ways. According to Sanjay Lau. He explains he's smart enough to play every position. We'll keep him at one position, but use multiple formation with him outside, inside, in the backfield. We can put him anywhere because he is that guy. He's smart. It's from the receiver coach. Then come back to number 7. Don't throw dirt on Jordan Lewis just yet. You understand? What? Don't throw dirt on Jordan Lewis just yet. And you say, what do you mean by that, G? What do you mean don't throw no dirt? Well, come to find out, Chris Richard liked them tall, rangy cornerbacks. And, Jordan Lewis not the biggest guy out there. Got him actually on the outside looking in. But come to find out that he had to D up against Randall Cobb. And Randall Cobb had tried to run a dig route and shoot. Hey, Jordan Lewis was on that boy, man. And Randall Cobb couldn't shake him. And Jordan Lewis kept that stiff arm on, jamming on the slider skirt. Get off me, fool! And he said he tried to get downfield and do that dig route. Jordan Lewis, not today, baby, not today. So Jordan Lewis fighting for a position, man. So like they said, don't throw dirt on Jordan Lewis as just yet. How about that? Number 8, I already kind of talked about this guy, Hyder. Could be a sneaky player to keep an eye on. So we've already talked about that. So yeah, we true that. Do the Cowboys have another undrafted free agent, Jim, at wide receiver, which we was talking about? John Vay. Basically said not a surprise because we loved his film. But John Vay, these last 2 days, his speed and athleticism and how smooth he is has shown here almost a little bit earlier than we thought it would. Moving smooth. There is a, how can I say it? There is a as a craft. There is a craft to running routes. I used to be a receiver. I'm telling you, there's a craft, man. You understand what I'm saying? Not only do you just run your route, but you got to be able to read that defense and know what that defensive back is doing. You got to make that defensive back think one thing and you do some other. Bam! You understand? But this dude, they say he's smooth. And said because we think he's going to process. Most young guys are thinking a lot. He's done a good job of learning his plays and coming out and showing what he can do. Woo. Go ahead, Toledo alumni. The next Terrell Owens, you understand? Number 10, taking advantage of the opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? Take advantage of an opportunity. And what that means is there's going to be a lot of starters out. Probably for the preseason. Well, not in preseason, but up till preseason or up until the start of the game season. So what they saying that this opened doors for a lot of backup players. Okay? This opened the door for a lot of backup players. So all you backup players, you better be ready. You better be ready because you don't never get a second chance for a first impression. Just remember that. You never get a second chance for a first impression. I tell my kids that all the time. I used to tell my kids that I used to coach. Baby, you come out here, you better show me what you got because guess what? You might not get a second chance. Ain't gonna happen. So, like I say, that opens the door for some of these backups. Oh man, they say, and also, they said a great matchup's gonna be is Tyron Smith and Quentin. What's his name? Quentin? Yeah. Robert Quinn. Pff, come on, man. Robert Quinn. I got it. Robert Quinn. That's going to be a matchup because both of them better. And they were saying that Tyron Smith, he knows all the tricks of the trades of the game. So, Robert Quinn, you got to come on with something. You got to come on with something, Robert Quinn, because that's what you're going to, and that's who you're going to be matched up with. So, brother, you better come on with it because you're going up against a bad dude. I'm going to tell you, my boy told me, say, Pops. I used to always say, I don't know about Tyron. He said, no, Pops. Tyron Smith is the truth, real deal. Son told me he was on the outside, playing that outside linebacker doing this number. He said, I'm going to give Tyron Smith a spin move. When he said he went upfield, he spun around like this. Spun around, turn around. And Mr. Smith was still standing there. He said, hey, youngster. You got to do something better than that. I've seen that before. Woo! But he learned. He definitely learned. He learned a lot from Tyron Smith and Jason Witt and all them dudes. DeMarcus Ware. So, anyway. So, yeah, that's going to be a matchup, y'all. We got to watch them. So, should there be, or who should be QB2? Who should be? Should it be Cooper Rush? Or should it be Mike White? So basically, what it was basically saying, said the case for White is simply that he's a better prospect than Cooper Rush. And that they're both young enough that particular detail still matters. He seemingly has more potential, and we're talking about Mike White. He has more potential and is theoretically a push as far as the current talent goes, which overall is a package that gives him a slight edge. Plus, White is under contract till 2021. And I think this is Cooper Rush last year, which is 2 more seasons than Rush. That's another pro in his column. So, we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see what happens with that. And who knows? Do we carry 3 quarterbacks or do we carry 2? All that has yet to be seen. Well, that's my time, man. I done took up 32 minutes of y'all time, man. But I had to get it all in. So y'all probably won't hear back from me until some more news. I'm going to get all that news together and put it on paper and put it on this computer. And I'm going to report it to you. So that's what we do. But anyway, man, I'm going to go back and enjoy the rest of my 3-day weekend. But I had to get this to you, man. I'm working on some new technology and stuff like that, man. So y'all bear with me. Some kind of way, something happened. I was doing something, so I had to erase everything and start over. And man, it's a lot going into doing these channels. It really is. But man, I'm telling you, thank y'all, man. Once again, thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Make sure you hit that bell so you can receive the notification when the next video come out, because I don't want you guys to miss. I have to go back 3 videos to just catch up to where we are today. So hit that notification. Leave your comments, man. And like I say, man, we're growing. We are growing, man. Let's get together, man. Let's come together as one unit and let's represent our Dallas Cowboys. Them boys right there. Like I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Captain. So y'all enjoy it, and we'll holler later. Holla.